Hey there, Chiefs fan. Let's dive into some thrilling news. The Kansas City Chiefs are on fire, keeping their winning streak alive with a tough, hard-fought victory over the Denver Broncos. It's always great to see our team extending that streak, right? 9 wins in a row. It's impressive. But here's the thing. Even though we came out on top, this game showed us a few cracks that might make things tricky down the road, especially with some big matchups ahead, like the one against the Buffalo Bills. Some key players struggled, and it raised a few eyebrows, making us wonder about the challenges we might face going forward. Before we dig into the details, can I ask you for a small favor? If you're enjoying our Chiefs updates, take a second to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell. Every subscriber counts, and with your help, we're aiming to hit our goal of 1,000 fans. We're almost there. So, what do you think? Did you notice any weak points in the game? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Maybe we'll start a poll on which players you think need to step it up. Now, let's get into the specifics of each player and their performance. All right, let's talk about a player who had a bit of a rough time out there, Kingsley Suamaya. After our starting left tackle, W. Morris, went down with a knee injury, the rookie Suamaya stepped up to protect our MVP, Patrick Mahomes. Now, we all know how intense it can be for a rookie in the NFL, especially when you're tasked with protecting one of the league's top quarterbacks. But unfortunately, Suamaya struggled. He was up against a relentless Broncos defense that kept breaking through, and you could feel the pressure mounting every time Mahomes had to scramble. It wasn't easy to watch. Coach Andy Reid even had to adjust the game plan, assigning extra blockers to Suamaya's side to keep Mahomes safe. But this limited our offensive options, especially in the passing game. Imagine how different it could have been if Suamaya had held his ground. That's why his performance has everyone wondering if he's ready for this role, or if we should bring in a veteran like Donovan Smith for some added stability. So here's a question for you. Do you think we should bring in a more experienced tackle, or should we give Suamaya some more time to grow? Let's get a vote going. Drop your opinion in the comments. We'd love to see what other fans think about building a stronger line to protect Mahomes. Oh, and by the way, if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and tap the notification bell. It's a quick way to stay updated, and your support really helps us keep bringing you the latest Chiefs news. Now, with Suamaya covered, let's move on to the defense and another player who faced unexpected challenges. Now, Chiefs fan, let's shift gears and talk defense. One of our most dependable players, Trent McDuffie, had an off day against the Broncos, which, let's face it, was pretty surprising. McDuffie has been rock solid all season, but last game, Denver's Courtland Sutton managed to break through his coverage more than once, racking up 70 yards and even a touchdown. McDuffie usually locks guys down, but Sutton found some gaps, especially during those critical third down plays. You could feel the tension every time Sutton made a move, right? These lapses in coverage almost gave the Broncos a chance to steal the game from us. If not for that missed field goal by Denver, things could have gone very differently. The Chiefs' defense relies heavily on McDuffie's ability to shut down receivers, and when he's not at his best, we all feel it. It's one of those performances that make you wonder, was it just an off game, or is there something in the defense that needs tweaking as we gear up for tougher opponents like the Buffalo Bills? So, here's a thought. Should the coaching staff make some adjustments in McDuffie's coverage, or do you think he'll bounce back on his own? Let's get the conversation going. Leave your vote in the comments, and let's see where Chiefs Kingdom stands on this. And while you're here, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. Join the community and help us keep you in the loop with all things Chiefs. Plus, we're getting close to hitting our subscriber goal. Your support makes a difference. With McDuffie covered, let's now turn our attention to the offense again, specifically the running back rotation and a rookie who's still finding his place on the team. All right, let's talk about the offense again and focus on a player who's been trying to find his footing, rookie running back Carson Steele. Now, Steele has shown flashes of promise in the past, but in the game against Denver, things didn't go his way. He only managed 2 carries for 3 yards, and his pass protection, let's just say it left Mahomes in some pretty vulnerable spots. For a running back, protecting the quarterback is just as critical as rushing, especially when Mahomes is the one you're protecting. Steele's struggles in blocking put a lot of pressure on our offense. With Kareem Hunt as the primary back and Sage Penn stepping in for passing plays, Steele hasn't really been able to secure a reliable role in the lineup. And now, with Clyde Edwards-Helaire potentially coming back, the competition is heating up. Steele's place in the backfield rotation could be at risk, especially since his ball security hasn't been great either. It's tough to see, but sometimes that's how it goes in the NFL. So, here's a question for you. Do you think Steele deserves another shot to prove himself? Or is it time for the Chiefs to make a change in the backfield? Drop your vote below, and let's see what the Kingdom thinks. Your opinions could spark some real conversation here. And if you haven't done so yet, hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell to stay connected. Every bit of support helps us keep bringing you in-depth updates like this. Plus, we're getting closer to our goal, thanks to fans like you. Now that we've covered the running back situation, let's get into the strategy for our offensive line and explore some options to keep Mahomes safe. All right, Chiefs fan, let's dig into one of the hottest topics on our radar, the offensive line. With Kingsley Swam-Maya's struggles at left tackle, keeping Mahomes protected has become even more critical. We know Swam-Maya has potential, but his recent performance against the Broncos highlighted that he might not be ready to handle the pressure alone just yet. And here's where things get interesting. Should we stick with Swam-Maya and give him time to grow, or do we bring in a veteran like Donovan Smith to steady the line? Smith is still a free agent, and as you might remember, he was a part of last year's Super Bowl winning team. Bringing him back could offer the stability and experience that Mahomes needs, especially as we get closer to the playoffs. It's a tough decision, investing in Swam-Maya's growth versus prioritizing Mahomes' protection for the season's high-stakes moments. So, what do you think? Should we go with a seasoned pro or stick with the rookie and let him develop? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and maybe we'll start a poll to see where the Chiefs Kingdom stands on this crucial decision. And hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, now's a great time. We're working hard to bring you the latest Chiefs news, and each subscription brings us closer to our goal. Hit the notification bell to make sure you're in the loop for all future updates.
With the offensive line options laid out, let's bring everything together in our final thoughts and get you ready for the Chiefs' next big challenges.